Hey everyone, my name is Angelique, also known as The Light. Please stop what you're doing and subscribe to my channel. Click like on this video, share it. Even if you don't watch it, play it through, okay, so I can get my views and come back around. I'm sure you'll find more videos that you will end up liking. Spiritual experiences, narcissism, some zodiac information, chosen one videos. That's what's on my channel. All right, this video request is from Essence. I'm gonna call you Essence now. Thank you so much for your many donations, and she wants me to talk about law of attraction and religion. This video is not going to be that long because I don't really have a huge opinion on this, but I thought I had did a video about this months ago, but I guess I didn't. I went back and was trying to look for it and I couldn't find it. But yeah, my face looks puffy is because I took a nap and woke up. I was gonna go live and fell asleep, and that didn't happen. I don't have that much energy. I think that full moon energy and that eclipse energy it's kind of beating my ass. But yeah, I know some of you are gonna be like, ooh, she's got on a weird color lipstick. This is Sephora and number 70, and it's called Mar. It's like a margarita. I think this is pretty cool. The casing of it is pretty cool. Isn't that cool? It has like limes on it. It reminds me of like money. So that's why I chose it, and green's my favorite color. Yeah, but I love weird lipsticks that people normally wouldn't wear. And I have on sunglasses because this light be killing my eyes, and it matches me. All right, so I'll be like, why she got glasses on inside the house? That's the reason why. Okay, so religion wise, first of all, I used to be Christian, Seven-Day Adventist, and for me, like having faith, having hope, that didn't work for me. I remember being a Christian, and this is not against Christianity, because I believe that everyone's life path is going to be different. There's going to be people who are spiritual, there's going to be people who are religious. I don't think everybody on the planet and life path, they're supposed to be spiritual. I don't think that's going to happen in this lifetime or whatever lifetime that you come through. So in the beginning of my life, I was Christian from like birth up until maybe 20, like maybe up until like 28 is when I really physically, I think mentally I left Christianity, but spiritually I left Christianity like a long time ago, or I felt like I was living a lie, so to say. Like I didn't even feel like I truly even believed in Jesus when I was a Christian, believe it or not. And your soul will go through this because you're not supposed to be there. And when you're in religion, people are like, oh, that's just the devil. No, maybe you're not supposed to be religious. Maybe you're supposed to be spiritual. But people are narcissistic. Everyone has some type of narcissism where they really think that their belief in their religion is the true and only way to God. And I don't believe that. I think there's many ways to God. I think there's many ways to the planet, many ways to the universe. There's no way in hell there's billions of people on earth and you really believe that everybody is going to be led to God the same way. I think that's narcissistic to think about, to think in that way. So, for me, this is my personal experience. That faith and that hope stuff didn't work for me. It didn't. But it doesn't really matter, because whatever you believe, your mind, everything that happens to you, even I'm gonna say once you become an adult, right? Because a lot of things happen to us in our childhood where we couldn't control, right? But it does shape and mold the way we think. Everything you're thinking, everything in your mind is you. It's your fault after that, because you're responsible for your own healing. You're not responsible for what happened to you as a child. But after you become an adult, you're on your own, right? You're working, you're living, you're developing relationships. It's your responsibility. You're having children. It is your responsibility to heal the crap that was placed on you, right? Through childhood. So your mind already shaped, right? This is why, like, I think the first 5 or 7 years shapes a person's life and personality. So growing up, all my life, I was told I wasn't gonna be crap, right? I had a lot of narcissists in my family. and a lot of you too, I was told I wasn't going to be anything. I was always brilliant. I was always great, but narcissists don't want to see you succeed. You know, these toxic individuals in your life and your family don't want to see you succeed. And especially when they find out like you're like a chosen one or empath child, or you're different. There's something different about you. You're pure, you're genuine. They keep feeding you doubt. They only want to be the ones who's making the money, who's on top. The only time they'll feed into you is if you're going to follow what they want you to do, right? So this is shaping your mind. So as you become an adult, a lot of people don't understand that you're still holding on to this trauma. You didn't do the work, you didn't heal, and your mind, you could be so talented, right? Your mind is jacked up. Your subconscious is ripped to shreds. So everything that you're thinking, whether it's negative or positive about yourself, is going to manifest in the physical realm, the physical world, right? Like for example, I have a limited mindset when it comes to money. I can manifest love, I can manifest men, I can manifest sex, I can manifest friends, I can manifest vacations, I can manifest a lot of things, but I cannot manifest money. Why? Because growing up, I was told like you ain't gonna be SHIT, you're not going anywhere with your life, you're not talented, and what do you use your talent and your wisdom and your creations? You make your money with that, right? So there's one part I have people always telling me, oh, you're so amazing, you're great. And then another part of me and my subconscious is saying, you ain't SHIT, you're nothing. You're not going to be anything. So I have limited mindset when it comes around money. And then you look at people who are evil and they're like billionaires. You get it? Because they don't have limited mindset around money. They're like, hey, even if I got to scam somebody to be a billionaire, I'm willing to do it. And that's something I'm not willing to do. I could have been scamming on YouTube, but I'm willing not to do that in order to get money. So whatever you're thinking is what's going to come. Now, why religion was extremely limited for me is because it was like it religion teaches you to just depend on God when God actually made you. The creator made you to be powerful. You are powerful too. You know, you're not God, you're not the creator, but you are a God of your life. Everything in your life you're creating, just like when you're hanging around people who are so negative, you're like, dang, they're all drama filled. They're drama filled because that's who they are in their head. They ain't nothing but drama. The men and women they're attracting is drama. They end up having drama at their job, drama in their family, drama everywhere, because in their mind is complete chaos and drama, right? Then you see other people where they're just so calm, they're so peaceful, right? And you're like, wow, I want my life to be like that. How are they so calm? How are they so peaceful? And even there's some people who look at us where in my mind, I'm calm, I'm peaceful, I don't have drama. I have people trying to enter my life to cause drama because they see how peaceful I really am by my damn self, right? So for religion, for me, it was a hindrance for me because it was like I was in begging mode. I was in starvation mode. It was like, dear God, please, please let this guy like me. Dear God, please, please let me lose weight. Dear God, please, 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 please. That was horrible. I never want to go back. I mean, I got bruises on my knees from all that praying and begging and crying, and God probably was looking at me like, I gave you the wisdom, I gave you the talent, I gave you the skills. Why the hell you begging me for money, for a job, or for a guy to like you, or you can do that yourself. What you asking me for? Keep on begging. And that's why a lot of times you'll hear people and they're just like, I keep begging, I keep praying and praying, nothing's happening. Because God gave you the skills to manifest yourself. God gave you the talent, the wisdom. A lot of the things, we're supposed to be doing that for ourselves. We are creators in our own life. Whatever you think will come to life, okay? And it's even to the point where there's been people who mistreated me, and in my head I'm like, their karma is gonna be that they have to give to me. So one of the people in my life that treated me like crap, I inherited a home from them. I've inherited money from like family members who treated me like trash, okay? You can turn your enemies into your footstool in your mind, whatever you believe. Another thing is, see, certain things could be easy for you to manifest, and certain things may not be easy for you to manifest. Okay, so let's go back because she really wanted to know like law of attraction. I kind of went on a tangent, but law of attraction, law of assumption, religion, right? I think even people in religion, they are manifesting, because faith is being able to believe and see something that that's not there yet, right? It's like, oh, faith of a mustard seed, they say. You have this much. This is like your brain. Whatever you're believing in your mind can come true, right? So religious people are using manifesting, law of assumption, law of attraction, but a lot of times it's more of like a begging thing, and that's why it takes a long time sometimes for people's um blessings to come through, right? Where people sometimes who believe in law of assumption or law of attraction, theirs will come faster. There's people who be praying and begging for things for years and it never comes, right? Because you're looking on the outside. You're looking for like God to give it to you, when you could be like, I got it already. It's already there. It's already done. And I noticed for me, I can manifest stuff in other people's life fast. Like I can look at somebody and be like, you got that job already, and they get hired the next day. You're gonna get that man. You're gonna get married. You're gonna have children. Every friend I've said to them, you're getting married. You're having children. They're married. Have kids now. Like I literally can manifest in other people's life faster than mine. Why? Because I have a limited belief about myself. You get it? So whatever you're thinking in your mind is going to come true. Be careful how you talk to yourself. Be careful what you're thinking. Everything you're thinking. When you're having a negative thought, be like, nope, 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 nope. That's not true. That's not true. Nope. Keep changing it. You're talking bad to yourself. Keep changing it, changing it, changing it. It's sad to say when you see people having back to back to back drama. That's them. They're doing it to themselves. Maybe the first incident that was bad, that was created by some type of cause and effect. But because they're like, oh, it's always something, bad things always happen to me. Yup. And more bad things, a chain reaction starts to happen. So for me, when I left religion, law of assumption, law of attraction. Law of attraction is when whatever you think, negative or positive, you will manifest in your life, right? Law of assumption is the same thing, but to me, it feels like you're being a more outlandish with it. Like law of assumption to me is more like it's going the extra mile. Like, okay, no, law of attraction. Okay, you put good energy out into the universe, you're gonna get good energy back. Where law of assumption is like, yes, you are putting good energy, you'll get it back. You are putting negative energy out, you'll get it back. But law of assumption is like, it is. That's it. Like, I'm a millionaire. I'm already a millionaire. You know, where law of attraction is like whatever energy you're putting out, you're gonna get back. Where law of assumption is, it doesn't matter. It's already happened. I already have it. I'm already a millionaire. I already had that man or woman. I'm already a famous person. I'm already your favorite spiritual life coach. Okay, assuming like, nope, that's it. So say if like there's a man or woman you want, you're like, okay, I assume that they're gonna call me and they're gonna ask me out on a date. I'm assuming that they're crazy about me. That's it. Like, it doesn't matter what they're doing. You're gonna keep. It's like you're building the story. So for me, I love law of assumption better. It's like going, and I think it works for me because I have such a limited mindset that I have to use law of assumption instead of law of attraction, because if I'm using law of attraction, I'm probably going to put out more negative energy about myself because my mind is still screwed up from childhood. Than I would with law of assumption. It's like I'm almost in this fantasy world and it actually comes true in the physical realm. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? So for me, when I was religious, I was begging. I was waiting for God to do something. Where law of attraction and law of assumption, I am the creator. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's you. You are the creator. God created your body. God created your brain, your mind. You have to control it. You are the captain. So for me, it's easy for me to manifest certain things. Like, perfect, like I said, there's never been a guy that I didn't get. You know, he'll end up loving me or end up wanting to date me, or we end up being intimate, and, you know, whatever it is that I wanted, I can get him. Like, I never seen a guy, even as a plus size person, I never seen a guy and was like, oh, I can't get him. Like, even when I met my favorite celebrity, Lucky Day, it was crazy because, like, I already played how it was going to be when I met him, and it was crazy because he kept staring at me. He kept complimenting me, like, "Oh, what up, yellow? What up?" No, he kept saying red. What up? Because he's from New Orleans. What up, red? You so pretty. You so this. You so that. Like, what I thought I wanted him to do, he did in real life. Like, he did it. Like, he was giving me the eye and everything. And I'm like, what the hell? And a lot of times you'll be sitting in your manifestations not believing, like, yo, this is weird. Like, you get scared. I still get scared when whatever I think it happens, you know. There's days where I'm just like, dang, you know, my bills are paid, but I don't have no money, like, go out to eat, or I don't have any money to buy anything extra. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna get anything I want. Anything I want, I'm gonna get it. All right. And next thing you know, I get a donation, or I get a phone session booking, or somebody calls me and they're like, oh, can I take you out? Let's go, let's hang out. It's on me. You know, so I will literally plan out what I want, guys, and how I want it. I write down, this is how bad it is for me. Some of you could just think it and be like, it is. Nope, nope, nope. I gotta see it. So I have like a manifestation book that I use where I write out the story, or I'll wake up in the morning and be like, today is gonna be an amazing day. This is going to happen. Every bus and train I go for, I get on it. It's on time. Nobody in public bothers me. I get phone session bookings. I get donations. I meet a nice guy today. We have an amazing conversation. Oh, the person I want contacts me out of nowhere. You know, also, even like the way things are going. Like, for example, I'm always attracting jealous B words, right? I'm trying not to curse on my videos. I'm always attracting jealous B words, change the narrative. So before, it used to be like, dear God, can you please help me stop attracting these jealous B words? Amen. No, we don't do that no more, okay? Now it's, now when I meet a woman, she will not be jealous of me. She will have her own self-esteem. She will not try to copy me. She will not try to be like me. I only attract women who love themselves. You get it? So I start to speak these things out loud, and eventually people who are jealous of me, they're starting to fade away. They're starting to want to talk to me less, you know. um it just changed the narrative pretty much. So I'm not saying that you can't be religious and not believe in law of assumption, and people's like, oh, that's some new age BS. No, baby. Law of assumption, law of attraction is nothing new. I think law of assumption, law of attraction has been on this planet before prayer. I'm gonna be real with you, right? What about the people who don't have religion? They live in jungles, they live in other countries, they live in the desert, they live in the wilderness. They don't know these religious books. They don't see God as how we see God. Some people don't see God as a man. Some people don't have no idea who the heck Jesus Christ is, okay? They don't know the white, blonde, blue-eyed person on the cross. So you mean to tell me that they don't have a connection with the creator? BS. So, um to me, when you're in religion and you're trying to manifest, is more like begging outside of you. But assumption, law of assumption, and law of attraction is you are creating. And this is why y'all get so confused, because y'all be like, I don't understand, I'm praying but these things are still happening, because you are making the negative things happen, or you're making the positive things happen. And it doesn't even matter. There's even evil people who are using law of assumption and law of attraction, because we don't get taught these things about how this planet works, how there are spiritual laws. So study spiritual law, study law of attraction, study law of assumption, and start to change your mind. Start talking to your mind. It's very scary. I manifested somebody, and now I'm like kind of scared. Okay, somebody from my past. I manifested him back in my life, and he's around, and it's pretty scary. I'm not like in love or anything like that, but it's very scary, and it happened so quickly. Like in 30 days, we're like a magnet to each other right now. Okay, so be very careful with who you manifest, what you manifest, because it will even come and it will scare the crap out of you. It will even come and it's not right for you. So be very careful. And it's the same thing. You can even pray about things that you want, and you'll be like, oh man, this isn't the right man, this isn't the right woman, this isn't the right job. So be very detailed in your prayers, whether you believe in faith and hope and prayer, or whether you believe in law of assumption, law of attraction. And it's funny because I still do pray. I pray over my food. I pray some religious prayers that I used to pray when I was a child, the Our Father prayer. There's a lot of prayers that I do say, but on a daily basis, do I pray? No, because I literally be having a conversation with God like it's my homie. Like, God is my homie. I don't have to like go in a formal way of praying. I pray for people. The other night when I had to pray for that gentleman I was on the phone with, who I clearly think he has mental illness. I prayed for him when I got off the phone. I prayed for his ex, for her safety. So I do pray for people. And sometimes I just say things and it happens. I notice that too. I'm very powerful with that, where whatever I say, it comes. I remember years ago, I went to a plus size. I think I told the story plenty of times on this channel, maybe. But I went to a plus size modeling search and audition. So I went to the audition, and there was this beautiful white girl behind me. She was tall, she was a redhead, and she just looked like the perfect plus size model that they normally pick. I'm 5'3", she was like at least 5'9", 5'10". And there are thousands of people. I think they saw, I don't know, they saw thousands of people that day. Let's put it that way. And her and I went in together. I met another girl that day, and her and I ended up being friends for a couple of years. But anyway, I turned to her and I just took one look at her and I said, they're going to choose you today. And she's like, they're not going to choose me. And it was a black, company, fashion company, but they chose her. She DM'd me. She found me on Instagram and she said, I don't know how you knew, but they chose me. And she walked the runway for that company. And a lot of times it's easier for us to look into other people's lives, and I can do that a lot of times, but I don't be telling people, because people try to use you like you some type of psychic or genie, but don't be doing that. So yeah, keep that to yourself, guys. If you're able to manifest other people's lives, just say the good things, don't tell them, just keep it to yourself. But yeah, you can also manifest in other people's lives as well. You can manifest for your friends, for your family, for your lovers. And this is why a lot of people, when you have that energy and you have that power, like whatever you're thinking, you can also manifest negativity in people's lives too. That's why a lot of people, like, they want your man, they want your woman. They're thinking negatively from afar, like, oh, break them up, cause chaos in their house because I want him or I want her. There's people doing that. They call it witchcraft, but call it whatever you want. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed a little bit of this video. But yeah, for me, law of attraction and law of assumption works best for me. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, please subscribe. Thank you so much, Essence, for your many donations. You can send me another request. And hopefully these tips will help you guys. All right, if you'd like to donate for me to continue to make longer videos, this is what I do full time. That information is always in my description bar. It's always in the comment section. If you don't see it, comment at me and I will reply back to you. Okay. If you want to book a phone session with me, you need help starting your healing journey, your spiritual journey, you have questions on chosen ones, spiritual questions, or anything like that, you can email me at neoang3000 at yahoo.com and say, hey, I'd like to make a phone session booking. And we go over my schedule. You send your payment, and that's how we set it up. Okay. Somebody sent $30 last weekend and I refunded it to you, Miss Gamble. That's what I'm going to call you. K Gamble on Cash App. I refunded you your money back because you never emailed me. I don't want to take your money and I don't know how to find you. So, guys, if you're sending me money to book a phone session, please leave your email in the memo so I can email you. All right, because I just have your money. I'm not gonna just hold your money, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, Angelique took my money and she stole my money, and I didn't get my phone session." How the heck I'm gonna contact you if I don't have your email, guys? Cash App does not have a way where I can find your email. Only PayPal does that, or even Zelle. I can't find your email through Zelle. I don't believe so. So whenever you send money to book, please email me. My email's always in the comments section, always in the description bar, and let me know, hey girl, I sent you a payment. Can I book my phone session? Or hey girl, I sent you a donation. That was me. All right, guys. Sometimes if you send me a donation, put in the memo your YouTube name. All right. Thank you. Have an amazing weekend, the rest of the weekend. I will talk to y'all soon. I was so sleepy. I was going to do a live. I might do one tomorrow or during the week. Bear with me because it's not easy putting out content. It's draining, guys. It's not that easy to put out content every day or every week. It's really not, especially when you're spiritually drained. But take care, guys, and happy manifesting, happy law of attraction method, happy law of assumption. Think wild, think crazy, practice. Think of someone or something that you want and see if it happens like within 7 days. All right? Take care, guys. Talk to you soon.